We got more big Dragon Ball news. Daima actually won. They won. I cannot believe it, bro. I mean, honestly, let's be real. Dragon Ball Daima, I love the anime. It's fantastic anime, and just, I love Dragon Ball. So, of course, I would want this to win, but I did say in my previous video, whenever I talked about this, whenever it first got its nomination, I was like, I don't really see it winning, just because the other choices that they had for anime were pretty crazy, and I just couldn't see Daima winning this. But let's go over this news because this is phenomenal news, great news. I'm so happy to be wrong about this. I'm glad I'm wrong because Daima deserves it. I definitely think it deserves it. But let's go over this, okay? Dragon Ball Daima has been nominated for the Astra Awards presented by the Hollywood Creative Alliance for 2025. Now, this is kind of a big deal, right? And let's go over what Epic here posted. Big shout outs to him because I wouldn't have known about this if it wasn't for him. I mean, DBS Hype did post the information, but Epic has like the actual like proof and everything so that we can see it. Dragon Ball Daima wins Best Anime Series at the Astra Awards, beating the likes of, and this is why it was so surprising to me, Dandadan, okay, Solo Leveling Season 2, Fire Force Season 3, Lazarus, and the Apothecary Diaries, okay? Now, the two big ones, Dandadan and Solo Leveling, okay? Those series, those anime are huge. They get talked about all the time, right? People are gassing it up all the time. And they're very good series. I've watched both of them, enjoyed both of them, right? Dandadan's coming back, I think, next month. Okay, next month's gonna be packed, by the way, all right? For anime and video games and just like for stuff that, the shit that we like, July, you're not gonna be able to even breathe with the amount of stuff that's coming. But can you believe Daima, okay, beat out Dandadan and Solo Leveling? And the reason I say it, like, I know Dragon Ball is very popular and it's a big thing, but Dragon Ball Daima as a series, it really didn't hit as hard or hit as well as something like Dragon Ball Super or what you would expect, right? There were a lot of people that weren't even on board with the idea of Daima, okay? And I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about just the general public, okay? You can see the reactions to a lot of people. A lot of people did not like the idea of them becoming kids or whatever. And that's why I'm so surprised that it actually did win. But like I said, I think it definitely deserved it. So it's now the second anime ever to win the award at Hollywood Creative Alliance. This is awesome, okay? So let's go over the actual like specifics of it. Votes are only cast by members of HCA who recognize the most impactful and best fictional pieces across film / television and arts. Daima was acknowledged to be the face of the anime world, a very impressive feat. It really is. This, like I said, this is a big deal, right? Daima, I would say, was kind of, I don't want to say the underdog, right? I guess that could be more like Lazarus or maybe Apothecary Diaries. I have not seen those series. I've heard not good things about Lazarus. I don't know. It's very mixed. I don't know. But those are two series I don't watch, right? Fire Force, Solo Leveling, and Dandadan, and obviously Daima are the only ones out of these. So, what is it? The 6 that I've actually seen, right? And like I said, Dandadan, Solo Leveling, or Fire Force, if those won, again, they deserve it, right? I think they're all great series. The animation is phenomenal and everything. But yeah, this is a big deal, man. This really is. Hopefully, Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, maybe you could win there. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy. I think this is crazy. Is it not crazy, y'all? Like, maybe some of y'all that really just love Daima and love Dragon Ball in general, you're probably like, it was gonna win from the start. But it's like, the competition was crazy, dude. You have to understand how big Dandadan and Solo Leveling alone are. Okay, those are series that get talked about by people everywhere. It's all over Twitter. People are probably still talking about it to this day, right? Like Dragon Ball, I feel like is... Okay, when it comes to Daima, I feel like the newer age of people, there's not really a lot of new age fans. I'm talking about for Daima specifically, okay? Maybe older classic fans would jump onto it, or maybe it's the reverse. I can't really say, but like I said, I've seen a lot of reactions of people, maybe like little kids, like young kids, because that's kind of where Daima was targeting, right? It's a very like, younger audience centric type of series, right? Something like Dandadan or even Solo Leveling, that's a little bit more mature, but even then it's like we were watching, Bleach and like Naruto and shit when we were like, what, 6-7 years old, right? I mean, a lot of us that grew up with these series, right? So that's why it's like, it's crazy, man. The Astra Awards recognizes and celebrates the best in film, television, and the creative arts. The awards are voted on by members of the Hollywood Creative Alliance, which is a 501c6 membership base. I have no idea what the fuck that means. Not for profit organization. The organization's inclusive membership includes critics, entertainment journalists, content creators, industry insiders, and creatives with a shared passion for celebrating excellence in entertainment. And here's the source here. Best anime series. It did win. I don't know if they like broadcast this or like had like a stream or like showed this actually take place. I wasn't aware of it, but it's the official proof is right here. Okay, I'm on the official on this website or whatever that goes over it. And again, it was Dawn to Dawn, Fire Force Season 3, Lazarus, Solo Leveling, and Apothecary Diaries, and Dragon Ball Daima won. Man, it's amazing. It's amazing. Nickelodeon soon. Snatch, Solo Leveling, Chain, and SpongeBob is next. Let's go. So that's what I'm talking about. This is a voting-based one, so I'm gonna link this down below. Guys, go vote for Daima. Let's see if we can get Daima to win one of these. Okay. Again, I think all of these. I mean, I don't watch Loud House or Teen Titans Go or Monster High. SpongeBob and Simpsons. I stopped watching that probably over a decade ago. I do not watch that anymore. When I was younger, like a kid, yeah, of course I do watch it. But out of all of these out of all the 6 here, Dragon Ball Daima is literally the only one I watch. So of course I'm gonna vote for fucking Daima, right? Can I just vote for it right now? Okay, sick. Do it. Vote. I'm gonna link it. Like I said, I'm gonna put the link down below in the description. Go vote for Daima. Let's see if we can push Daima, okay? I know I don't have that many followers, but a lot of people, you know, it helps. So anything is good, right? Anything helps, right? That would be phenomenal if Daima could not only win this shit, but also a Kids' Choice Award for Best Cartoon Series. Like, it would be peak. It would be peak. All right, let's get into the gaming side of news, right? Got a little bit of everything in this video. Check this out. This is actually interesting. Here, we'll go over the content creator thing, because very interesting stuff. We'll go over that at the end. Let's talk about the network test. This is starting soon. Not like by the time this video is being uploaded, but it's going to be up later today, okay? Network test tomorrow. I mean, they said tomorrow, but it's today. The Gekishin Squadra network test begins tomorrow, 6/11 at 23. Okay, 23, I think that's 11, right? If I'm not mistaken. Watch me fuck that up. It should be like late at night. And that's going to be PST time. So that means CST is going to be 2 hours later. So that's like, what, 1 a.m.? And then EST is going to be 2 a.m., okay? I'm not going to, stay up just to play it. I'm very excited for this game, like very excited, but I'm not that excited where I'm gonna fuck up my sleep schedule. But I will be playing this. We're gonna be doing content on this. I'll probably do some more streams of this too, because I mean, this seems like a game that's really good for just long-term plays, like matches after matches after matches, and maybe squatting with you guys would be really, really cool. So we'll definitely try and see if I can find time to stream this, because that's gonna be fun, because it's a very short period, y'all. We only have, I think, like 4 days, like 4 or 5 days, maybe less than that, to do this beta. So for those of you that are interested in this game, this is what you got to do. So it's going to be ending, I think, June 16th. So that's going to be, yeah, it's about like 4 days, right? So they posted this all today as well. If you participated in the previous beta test and still have the corresponding Dragon Ball Project Multi application installed, please uninstall it before the network test begins, okay? So I'm going to assume they're going to have a new little client that you have to download, like a new application. I have it on Steam, so I'm assuming you have to also uninstall it on Steam. The first thing I think of is like mobile devices. Now, keep in mind, the original Project Multi-Test was not on any of the consoles. It was only on Steam, and it was for mobile devices, iPhone and Android, right? So make sure before this test begins, which they haven't put out like a download link or anything yet, you just gotta do wish list now, right? Go ahead and uninstall this application, the old one, right? If you played it before, because not everybody did, right? I feel like it was at the time when they had it up, it was more of like a closed beta, like you had to get like accepted for it or whatever. But I think anybody that did apply, most people, if not everyone, did get accepted in. Okay. What if I don't? Oh, that's great. So this one is an interesting thing, and maybe not every one of you guys will be interested. I don't know how many actual like consistent content creators there are that watch my videos. probably not too many, but this is for y'all. You don't have to watch this part if you're not interested. This is very interesting because Bandai Namco also yesterday, this is all, I think yesterday they put this information out. Bandai Namco has a new creator program that they're doing, okay? They just opened up applications for this, and now Gekishin Squadra is doing the same thing. It's very interesting. I like the idea. I like that Bandai Namco in general and like these games are doing this. I feel like more, I want to say more anime series, more anime games and like anime related shit. They should be doing this, right? They definitely should have programs like this. I think like Netmarble, they have a lot of programs that does like 7 Deadly Sins as well as, what is it, solo leveling, those games. And that's the thing that's interesting because it's like they're doing it for Gekishin Squadra, but they, to my knowledge, I don't think they have it for Dokkan or Legends, like an actual like creator program that you can apply for, right? I don't think that's a thing. So it's very interesting that they're doing it with Gekishin Squadra. I mean, better late than never. They should have been doing this a long time ago. Now, when it comes to the console games like Sparking Zero and Xenoverse and stuff, they never did it. They unfortunately never did it. Bandai Namco in general has always had a very small group of people that, you know, were in this like, I guess, program. Like it was like I don't even know if it was like a program, but they had a very select small group of people, which I'm sure you guys know who they are, right? But I like the idea of opening up to, you know, more people, especially smaller content creators. I don't know the specifics of who can get accepted, like what the minimum, you know, requirements are, because there's definitely probably like a requirement for like certain followers or type of content you make, right? But I don't know. Let's just go over this. I yapped on it long enough. So, a Squadra Creators Program will launch with the official release of the game. Join the network test starting tomorrow to prepare for the application period, okay? So, obviously, you have to have downloaded the game, play the game, you know, and everything. You have to, if you're going to apply for this, try to, you know, actually understand the game and make content for it, okay? Applications for the program will not be accepted or offered during the network test phase, okay? So I don't know, I don't know exactly. This is just an announcement. We don't know exactly the dates and everything, but they do have some criteria here for the program, which I do want to kind of go over. So, overview of the Squadra Creators Program. So, verification criteria for creators. I think this is just like the baseline, just, you know, this doesn't confirm if you meet all these requirements, because there's probably going to be more things. Even if you meet all these requirements, it doesn't mean that you'll get accepted, right? So you have to have active on platforms such as YouTube or Twitch with a certain amount of influence, can consistently stream Gekishin Squadra content after being verified, and able to comply with our terms of service guidelines and other related policies. So yeah, this is like the basic shit for any type of partnership creator program. If you guys have ever applied for this type of stuff, you do need to have, you know, actual consistent, good quality content, and you do have to have at least some type of influence, right? Meaning a certain amount of followers. I know not everybody, you know, likes the idea of that. Believe me, I started at the bottom at nothing, okay, and I had to build my way up over the past 13 years. And even then, there are things that I've applied for that I've never got accepted to, okay? It just, you know, that's what it is, okay? There's always, it's competition, right? It's competition. This is like a job application, right? You're trying to apply for something while hundreds of other people are applying at the same time, and they're just going to see who's the best fit. So, example benefits for the creators, okay? So, let's say you do get verified and you do get accepted, you'll have an invitation to an exclusive Discord channel for the Squadra creators. This means that you'll probably be able to see, you know, behind the scenes stuff, maybe put in, you know, extra feedback that not everybody can do, right? Pretty good. Access to an asset pack with logos and illustrations of characters, etc. I mean, great, right? You're getting official access to this, but we know that a lot of people that likely are going to data mine this game, we know it's going to happen. They'll probably have like people like Hydros or like Dokkan assets, for example. They'll probably just upload it publicly for most people, right? Which is good. Early access to the latest news. That's great, right? You're going to be able to get access to new information regarding the game before anybody else, right? It's going to be an exclusive type of thing. Chances to try out new content early, even crazier. So you'll be able to, in a sense, beta test content before it releases, okay? I don't know if they'll allow, like, you know, actual recording and content on it. I would assume so, but I don't know. We'll see. And participate in Q&A sessions with the team. Incredible, right? So we'll have to wait until more information comes out about it. Again, like I said, I know not everybody that watches my videos are like consistently making content, but you can make a name for yourself. You can definitely make a name for yourself. This is a game, these new games that are coming out, you always have an opportunity if you're interested in making content, being a content creator, right? Or just making videos, you always have an opportunity to jump on, you know, a new release, okay? New stuff, new releases, fresh new content, a fresh new game. You could be a Squadra channel, right? And I can see this game being very successful, like dead ass. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it just depends on how the producers and, you know, the creators of this game handle releases, scheduling stuff, right? If you have something like Sparking Zero and Xenoverse 2, it's much, much harder to, you know, garner a consistently playing fan base. You know what I mean? But games like mobile games, which this is more targeted towards, Legends, Dokkan, and something like this, oh yeah. Oh yeah, because we know consistent content is going to be coming for it. And as long as you have, you know, you're feeding that fire with like twigs and like, you know, shit. Yeah, it has great potential. But we'll see. We'll see. So that's going to be it for this information. Great news overall. No bad news. All good news, right? I love making videos talking about good news, especially when it relates to Dragon Ball, because I love Dragon Ball. So congrats to Dragon Ball for winning the award. Daima. Daima's goated, right? Y'all have an amazing day. We'll be covering all the content for Squadra. We're going to be doing, you know, gameplay videos, streams, and all that stuff. It'll be a fun time, man. I'm excited just to have something different and fresh. Have a great day. Peace.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.